Now let's focus on fingerprinting the web server. The purpose of this step is to identify the specific software and version running on the web server. Knowing the web server software can help us understand its vulnerabilities and potential attack vectors. There are multiple ways and multiple tools available for this task. Usually Nmap, Netcat, curl. These tools allow us to send requests to the web server and analyze the response headers. For example, if we use the curl command here, we should be able to retrieve header information from the web server. Let's demonstrate how to fingerprint a web server using the curl tool. We will test the website and analyze the response headers to identify the server software and version. So if we go curl-i http example.com, our test website, we have the HTTP response header. Let's get into how we can get this done with Nmap. So we'll run this command, point it to our port that we want to test. We can run the script for HTTP headers and type our test site. As you can see, Nmap returned this information pretty quickly. We have the server response in a different format using the Nmap testing tool. Let's look into how we can get this done with wget. wget-s, spider the application, wget http example.com. As you can see here, wget has returned the same information just in wget's format, and now we can see the theory within the guide. Let's go over that. The header fields are usually set in a certain order. In some cases they may have their own format, or the header just may be missing altogether. Sending malform requests to the server is another way to get more headers returned. In some cases the headers will be the exact same for a hardened web application, but in most cases sending a request to trigger an error will give you a completely different response from the server. As annotated in the guide here, using automated scanning tools such as Nmap, which I have demonstrated. You can also use Netcraft and Nikto. Let's get into how to use Nikto to get this same information. So I'm going to open the terminal here. We can run Nikto -h target site. As you can see here, during the vulnerability scan by Nikto, it has already returned the allowed HTTP methods and received the response header from the application. There are multiple ways to fingerprint the web server. These are the most common. Some of your server responses may actually be coming from a WAF in some of these test cases, but this is the most common and a great approach to analyzing server response headers.